Hi guys, welcome back. We are up to episode 45 today. Just a quick recap. It's been a couple of days for me since I recorded this. Won't be for you because, I recorded a few in advance, but whatever. I think we did Blackburn 2-1, Peterborough 3-2, 4-3 over Watford, 4-1 over Preston, and a 1-0 over Reading, which was excellent. And we've drawn Millwall in the FA Cup third round, which we will get to today. So we've got fellow League One promotion buddies, Pompey. I think they're doing quite well though, aren't they? Oh, they're 10th. They were doing quite well. Millwall, they're doing poor. Swindon, also our buddies there. They're not having a great season. And Cardiff, who are in second. So we are in first. We are absolutely killing at the moment. We have had a really, really good run of form. If you have a quick look at how we're doing, we have literally, we're just crushing it with wins at the moment. We're really, really, really going well, excellently. We have lost Ollie Krappinen out for 10 days with a twisted ankle, so he's not going to play. Boyce Clark will hopefully do better than his last game for us, where he conceded 4 goals. But anyway, we've got Pompey today, so it will be Boyce Clark in goal. Which puts it's going to put Madison on the bench, but I'm tempted. No, I'll just stick Madison on the bench. I was going to put the 16-year-old Fletcher on there, who looks decent, but no. Maxime Patma still has 2 more months back from surgery. I am slightly worried that when he gets back, he's still going to have that recurring groin injury, and I really, really hope he doesn't, because that is just absolutely going to kill me if it does. If he does, I think I'm probably going to end up having to sell him, because Kiki Salazar's been playing really well, hasn't he? Yep, Tribelli on the left, Salazar, and who is usually up front? Is Macaulay? It's been so long. Macaulay Bond was crap last game, but he was pretty good there. So let's go Macaulay Bond. Yeah, so I may have to sell him. If he does not. Tom Beery's actually a little bit tired. That's all right. We'll go with that. If exactly 1 out substitute outside the match, have I? Rubbish. Oh, that's because I picked Bello there. Didn't unclick. Make sure everyone's in the right position. Wouldn't be the first time I've stuck someone in the wrong position. But anyway, let's go. Pompey. Oh, I forgot to. We played Portsmouth a lot. Past matches, Darren. Come on. A couple of days. Just lost all ability. So we do not have a great record against Portsmouth. We drew 3-3 with them again this season so far, but we've only actually ever beaten them once. A lot of draws that we've come up. Anyway, it's sleeting -4 down at Fratton Park. Anyway, let's get started. If Maxime Patma comes back and he's still got an issue, I don't know. Yeah, he may have to be sold or something like that, because he will just. That'll be an issue. That would really, really be an issue there if he, because with a groin injury like that, he's just going to continually get injured over again, and I can't just keep sending him away 6 months at a time. So, Portsmouth goalkeeper Mark Travers is having a worldie against us. Macaulay Bond couldn't finish that. Like to get a goal just before half time. Doesn't look like it. But they haven't really done much up front, and we just keep getting denied. Macaulay Bond's going to find a way through eventually, I think. As he always does. Him or Tribelli. Far out. Come on. First shot. It's just. Yes, Jobson. Simone Gans on. Tribelli's playing crap, but Gamez has an injury. I'm going to have to take him off. Bloody one shot goes in. Boyce Clark, come on. Supposed to be one of the better goalkeepers he scans in the game. Get in. No, away from home. Let's try and team instructions. Defensive. Long. Normal. Done. Men behind the ball. Yes. Done. Resume game. That is actually hopefully going to run out. And yeah, that's a really good win. I mean, we should have won anyway. He had freaking 11 shots on target. 15 on goal. And just that one shot there. Gets a 7. Anyway, Kinsella was good. Must have got the assist. No, he didn't. He just won 4 headers, key tackles. Yeah, whatever. We're all good. All good. Injury to Cookie Zalzar. Not looking forward to hearing about that. 10 days. Bored or delighted. We have Millwall now. I did say before I was contemplating, a cup run would be nice. A cup run would be nice after once again, essentially pissing on my chips in the League Cup. So I think I'm going to play a relatively strong team against Millwall, unless anyone's super duper tired because we have just played. Yeah, so give a couple of people a rest. And what I haven't done either as well is beginning of the year we should send the scouts out. Victor Whittle is going to Curzon Ashton for the year. He's developing nicely. So let's get scouts out. Who are my best scouts? Hope, Hodges. I have a feeling it is Darren. No, it's definitely not Darren McKenna. Jesus. Nielsen, you can go out looking for youth players. But Darren McKenna, why have I even got you here? You are awful. Far out. Anyway, Southern Scout region. You don't trust the UK and Ireland. Scout 2 region. Southern Europe. Yep. Scout 3. Central Europe, yes. Can we look for a better scout? I mean, we should do. We should look for a better scout. So we actually have some that are interested. Vidmar. I wonder, can we get 90,000 in compensation? I mean, we can afford all this. Just 170. He's not going to get Serbian, Italian, Dijon Stouts. You know what? I think I'm going to go, and I don't. I have a feeling Yaya Toure is a lot of compensation. Yeah, and I am going to go for good old Tony Vidmar as well. We're going to splash a bit of cash on some scouts here. And Darren McKenna, I'm actually going to terminate your contract because you're awful, and you're there and you're being paid to be awful. I might recall you and send you off to Scandinavia because you're Swedish, I knew that. And then when Vidmar or the other guy, forgotten his name, when they come, one of them can go look for youth players. Probably don't need both of them, but yeah. Anyway, yes, so back to the FA Cup. I am going to play a... Will Nightingale's going. He's going to Livingston. There's not much I can do. His contract's running out. He's crap. He's not what I want for the club. So, yeah. Let's check if anyone on my shortlist contract expiring. I think I did have a look off camera before about potentially some loans, but there isn't really anyone there who, you know, stood out, so to speak. So we'll see. A bit of a process now as we tick over to 7th. January is always a slow month. Obviously with the transfer window open and like players generating and all that kind of jazz. So Semi-Smotic's back. Good. Let's just have a quick look at my shortlist. View contract, expiry date. Nobody. No one's looking. Because I'm not at the beginning. So a whole bunch of people. Yeah, I've got to move some of these guys on. They're not that good. He's still coming here. I haven't decided on that one. Too old. Bit old. I should remove some of these guys. James Millier. I'd love to sign James Millier and Jamie Vardy. I don't think there's anyone else who's... I mean, there's a lot of people whose contracts are expiring, but I'm not... I think I've been through them all, actually. No one's really stood out that much. This guy's on my radar. Oh, he's unsettled. Trying to force his way right back. So the problem is he's on £7,000 per week in Brazil. So unlikely he's going to come. Anyway, let's play some games. That's what we're here for. Is to play games. All right. So he's not going to play on the right. We'll get low on the left. I think Trebelli is always better on the right for some reason. Smotic's, is he back to full fitness? He is, because we need to... Tom Berry needs to come out. He's shagged. Jobson. Yeah, Jobson out for Ivan. And other than that, I think we're good. Macaulay Bonds at 100%. I need another midfielder on the bench. Probably gonna go with Walsh. He always does a good job. Alright, let's go. And check once again. Form against Millwall. Anyway, whatever. First half, let's go. Yes, Smotic's. Straight back into it. Yeah, like I said. Yeah, Macaulay Bond. Great stuff. Millwall just obviously hit back with their first shot on target, because we're back on that one again. Luckily, we're scoring goals though this time. I would like a good cup run. I think that would be nice. Generate some money before we head up a division, which I'm super confident about this season. It's just apparently shots on target going goal for this game. Yeah, got Ashley Young. Anyway, everyone's condition good. Let's make some changes in a minute. We look to have wrapped this one up rather nicely. I have a feeling Jozo has got a foot injury. He can come off for McCormack. A couple of yellow cards there. Mohammed on, and I might bring on Walsh for Smotic's as well. So we'll go for the triple change. Just, Smotic's is just back from injury. And yeah, McCormack, first ever goal. We put Millwall to the sword. It's fractionally offside. We're scoring some good goals. Good stuff. Good stuff. Finally good. Kinsella two assists. Finally, hitting the potential that this team has, which is good. Excellent. All right, good, and that's good because that's a Saturday game, and we got a week now until we play Swindon. So, yeah, it's good. Let's go. Let's keep going. Already 14 minutes in. 2 games. 2 games. Because we're 15 minutes in, because the slide's not down January, we might pause and meet up at game day. Game day. Alright guys, and we're back. We did, while you're away, manage to get Tony Vidmar, so he's off for youth players, and Dejan Stankovic, he's off looking at Eastern Europe, so some good ones there. And we are actually, I'm looking for another coach. I'm trying to sign Carlos Tevez, so hopefully he'll be pretty good. Anyway, we have got Swindon today. Past meetings against Swindon, we've pretty good record over them, so it'll be good. And we just need, let's go back to Jobson there, and Cookie Zalzar's back. Preston are interested in him. He can go to the bench. Smodix, Middlesbrough. We're getting a little bit of interest from a lot of other clubs for our players, which is a little bit worrying. Anyway, we'll deal with those issues when we get to them. So let's kick off now against Swindon. Like I said, we've got a pretty good record against them, and hopefully we can continue with that today, and excuse me, and continue with our good record. So far, not a lot is happening. Pretty boring first half. Yeah, not a lot happening here. That's alright, that's alright. They haven't scored, which is good. Everybody looks to be okay. Oliver Creed's got a foot injury. LCO goes for a little bit longer. Cormac on for Creed. Sammy Smodix obviously with an injury. Wish I had kept Walsh on the bench. Obviously didn't. It was a silly move on my behalf. And Macaulay Bonds having a crap one. Hopefully those 3 players can inject something into the game, but it doesn't actually look like anything's happening. It looks like this could be played out for a 0-0 draw unless we can nick it towards the end. Hopefully they don't nick it. When we get a chance, we are peppering them, but Boyce Clark's playing well. We'll do our little trick where we throw these guys forward in some sort of desperate attempt to get something. Although it's been a Jamie Cumming. We were trying to sign him. Remember, he went to Burton Albion on a free. And Swindon have picked him up. Interesting. Boyce Clark had a really good game though, which is good. And yeah, a 0-0 draw. I'll take that. I think. We are getting a little bit of distance away from Cardiff as well, which is super handy as they draw as well. We are 4 points away from them, and 8 points away from Hull, which is good, and a long way from Sunderland. Excuse me. So hopefully we can keep this little run up we've got here. We did have the FA Cup second round draw as well. That happened off camera. I probably paused the game a little too early before that happened, but we drew home against Sheffield Wednesday, so that's a pretty good one actually. They're obviously in the championship with us as well. They're down in 8th position, so they won't be a pushover, but that's a nice little comfortable draw for us to to push on into the 5th round, hopefully. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, like I said before, a good cup run would be nice. Especially, just seems very unlikely, but Teva's got to get a work permit. He should do with his caps. I don't know why he doesn't have a dual nationality, actually. But anyway, which is actually a cheeky little tip in the game. If you are looking for a decent coach, look for scouts who have the coaching ability, because you can get some who've got some really coaching abilities, and you can generally get them as a coach because they'll just kind of come because they don't want to be a scout anymore. Oof. Comment, don't want to upset anyone. They're up in these bids now, and Blackburn is like the 16th, as if he'd want to leave and go there, but I mean, no, like, go away, just leave my players alone. Yeah, just leave my players alone. Like, yes, they're playing good, but, I don't think anyone's got minimum fee. It's really, really low. Any of my first teamers, I think, like, Smodix is up at about 5 mil. To be honest, if someone came in for a 5 mil bid for him, I'd be pretty happy to let that go with his obviously his injury proneness. Crapping in full training, like, this is the problem as well. Like, because we're obviously like semi-professional, our players just do not have decent. Their value doesn't go up. No, reject. Yes, like Frank Gammons, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 5 million minimum fee. Oh, and he's cracked it. That's not good. That's not good. Ugh. I'm getting these two coming in. That's not good. That's not good that he's cracked that. Ugh. When is the next game? I'm just sitting here gas bagging, and we've got Cardiff on Saturday. We've only managed to get through 3 games, so I'm going to pause it so we can at least get through 4 minimum. And I'll meet you at the game. Alright guys, back for the top of the table clash against Cardiff. Only played each other once, and it was a 0-0 draw. They're a lot better, so hopefully we can improve on that. Because we win there, we go to 64 points, and that'll put us 7 ahead of Cardiff. This is a massive, massive game. Massive game. Ollie Crappen in his back. Wrexham are in for him. Nope. Boyce Clark is playing well. I don't like to drop a goalkeeper when they're playing well. So we're going to put Ollie Crappen on the bench. Macaulay Bonne was quite awful last game. So I'm going to give it to Gans, who's playing well. Kuki Zalza, yeah, he's good. He can play there. Let's go. We're away from home, so hopefully we can. This is a huge game, huge game. Go 7 points clear of Cardiff at the top of the league would be perfect. Yeah, and I saw as well just before we pause there for the game is yes, Gans, good decision. Our friend Gamez, Spanish right back, he's angry about not being allowed to move clubs. I did pay $1 million for him. I know he's getting on a bit, but I don't really want to, like, the bid was for 180. You're not getting him for 180. Plus, he's finally like kicked into gear. So yeah, I'd be looking for a big bid for him to, I'd at least want to recoup my mill back at an absolute bare minimum. So damn it, is that Mikel Antonio? Yep, from West Ham. All right, let's make a change here. Both centre backs are playing awful. Pietro Tribelli has a groin injury. Let's bring Cookie Zalzar on for him. Jobson's playing awful. I'll take Creed off. And triple substitution. We have been the better team again. One more at the end here would be brilliant for us. That's really disappointing. Let's go for this business again and try and, not that I'm sure it does anything, but I think it's going to be a 2-1 loss, and that is really disappointing because, I mean, not only disappointing because it's a loss, just disappointing because now we're only a point ahead of him. Steve McCormack came on and he was pretty good, which is excellent. Some good key tackles in that. Jozo Simonovic came back better, but Creed was crap, and this probably gives me a good reason now to drop Boyce Clark for the next game, and I am going to drop Oliver Creed because, like, I can't. That was just shite. Wednesday on the Saturday, so Sunday of the FA Cup. Let's go. Let's push for. You know what? Let's not push forward, because by the time I push forward, and then I'll gas back, and we'll miss out on that game. Getting a lot of players recommended from my scouts, but they are really crap. Like, I don't want that guy. He's awful. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Well, we've got a few minutes instead to see what they've recommended. I mean, these players are just awful. Jesus. 34, he's too old. Crap. And I think it's because we're semi-professional as well, but youth-wise, Adam Bevan, Ian Duffy, Brian Gleeson, and Sam Moore. It's just, look at that. Eastern Europe, what have they got? More absolute crap. China. China. The Brazilian China. Not the Chinese China. Anyway. Yeah, so it's been pretty quiet for us in the January transfer window. I haven't really bought anyone in. We've got these guys coming in, 2 right backs. So I mean that's good. Come next year, the Spanish dude Basque, he is better than Sandro Ingolic. And that all depends if Frank Gamez decides to leave, but we'll see about that. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the episode. Not too bad. Portsmouth progressed, beat past Millwall in the FA Cup. Drew 1-0 with Swindon, and unfortunately lost 2-1 to second place Cardiff, which puts them a point behind us. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hit a like if you liked it. Comment, leave me a comment, but definitely subscribe, and I will catch you for the next episode. Bye.